Today we've got two watches with the same design, the same tough G-SHOCK construction and the same features, but two very different looks. These are the new Casio G-SHOCK G-STEEL GST-B1000 series. We've got the blue and the black dial both on black resin straps. So if you're choosing between the two, watch this video to have a little closer look. The G-STEEL collection is where G-SHOCK's famous toughness meets a more refined premium look. So up first, we have the black brick pattern dial. Now this is definitely more understated of the two, but that doesn't mean it lacks in character. Black dial gives the watch a really sleek and stealthy appearance, while the brick pattern adds texture and depth across the dial. From a distance, it looks relatively clear and simple, but once you get a closer look, you start to see some of those details in the dial and how the pattern catches the light. The combination of the black dial, black bio-resin band and stainless steel case gives this version a really versatile look. It's sporty enough to feel at home as a G-SHOCK, but the stainless steel case construction adds a more refined edge, and that's really what G-STEEL is all about. It's taking that unmistakable G-SHOCK toughness and bringing it into a slightly more premium looking design. The black colorway also makes this one incredibly easy to wear. Whether you're keeping things casual or dressing it up a little, the black works with pretty much everything. The watch itself is a 44.2mm stainless steel case, giving it plenty of presence on the wrist without feeling unnecessarily oversized. Then underneath all of that, you've got some serious G-SHOCK technology. This model uses a solar-powered quartz movement, meaning it can use light to generate the energy it needs to keep running. This means it's practical, reliable, and ideal for a watch that is designed to be worn every day. You've also got a screw-down crown helping to protect the watch, along with an impressive 200 meters of water resistance. And of course, you get that shock resistance you'd expect from a G-SHOCK. So while it looks sleek and understated, underneath the design, it's still built around the same philosophy a G-SHOCK is famous for. Tough, practical, and ready for everyday life. Now let's move on to the blue dial, and straight away, this one has a completely different feel. Where the black version is subtle and understated, the blue is more attention-grabbing. This dial really adds a nice pop of colour, but it still feels sophisticated thanks to the stainless steel case and the overall G-STEEL design. And just like the black version, you've got that brick pattern across the dial. So again, when the light hits it, you'll see texture and depth. But I think the blue one wins this over for me. It gives the dial a lot more visual interest than just a simple flat colour. This is definitely one I'd look at if you want your watch to stand out a little bit more. It's still incredibly wearable, but there's a little more personality to it. I think that blue works particularly well with the stainless steel case. You've got that contrast between the cool metallic finish, the deeper blue of the dial, and the black strap. With that being said, personally, I think it would have been really cool to see a matching blue strap on this one. I think it would have really tied in nicely with the dial and given it an even more standout look. So if you've watched this far, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Moving on, so we've still got all the same features. So you've got the 44.2mm stainless steel case, the resin band, the solar-powered quartz movement, the shock resistance, and the 200 meters of water resistance. So this isn't a case of choosing between style and functionality. With the blue version, you're getting the exact same tough G-SHOCK engineering. You're simply getting a more colourful expression of it. And I think that's what makes this one so appealing. And another really useful feature across both watches is the smartphone connectivity. Using Bluetooth, both models can connect directly to your phone through the Casio Watches app. Once you're connected, you can get automatic time adjustments, making sure your watch stays accurate without having to manually set it. And if you're wondering how much it is £330, which I think is a great price considering the amount of technology you get on this watch. For me, it really comes down to what you want from your watch. If you want something clean, versatile, and easy to wear with absolutely everything, the black dial is the obvious choice. But if you want something with a little more colour and something that stands out more on the wrist, I'd go for the blue one. Either way, you're still getting the same tough G-SHOCK DNA, just with a different personality. So the question is, are you team black or are you team blue? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe as it means the world to us, and I'll see you next time.